Great to see you. We are here at the Don't Mind Me Gala. This is the second year, correct?
This is our second. We held it last year at Seven Lakes. This year we're at Tamarisk. This is one of our new homes. It's a beautiful course. Thank you, by the way, Tamarisk, for allowing us to hold this. So apparently we're the first charity event that they've held here. So we're sort of the guinea pigs.
Let's talk about this organization. Don't Mind Me is doing great things. You are raising money tonight to help do even more great things. Tell us what we're here for.
So we're here to try and have an impact on the mental health space. As many of you know, with DNM, we started it with our son Sly being diagnosed with bipolar disorder 10 years ago. And our family struggle to try to find him help led us to, we're not going to let other people have to go through what we just went through. And just knowing that $1,000 can make the difference to somebody getting treatment and not getting treatment, we're going to do something about it. So we started the Don't Mind Me Foundation.
I love that. Tell me, what is one thing that somebody at home could do right now if they want to help?
I guess the best thing you could do is either go to our website at don'tmindme.org and share your story. That would be huge. If you can make a donation of even $1, that helps. But just people knowing that they're not the only ones going through it is huge.
What is something that you think, if you have a friend that is going through something, what is something that you as an individual can do for them?
You know, the best thing is to listen to them, not judge in any way. A lot of people with mental health, and that was the first sort of layer of dealing with stigma. So when people first came out dealing with, advocacy, they were just talking about making it known like any other disorder or disease, like whether it be diabetes or heart disease. You don't shame somebody for that. But a lot of times with mental health, it's like they don't want to talk about it because they know they're going to be shamed. They're embarrassed of it. And so listen to them, talk to them, hear their story, ask them what help they may need. One of the best things you can do is, if it's a friend or a family member, is know what their base is so that you can tell if they're off. So when they're talking to you, you know something is going on.
Good. Look at that, everybody. Good note right there. All right, before we let you go, I know that tonight there's also an auction going. Is there anything that you saw so far that you're excited about?
I'm excited about all of it. I'm a golfer, so there's a brand new driver that's on auction, but it's all really great stuff. I won't participate in it, but I will be playing golf tomorrow. We have our tournament tomorrow, and we accidentally won last year. That was so bad. We won our own event, but yeah.
What does the winner get if they win the golf tournament?
That's a Mina question. Some swag. No money, just swag. And I think there's hybrids involved, some clubs, clothes, stuff like that.
Awesome.
You gonna play?
I don't play. I'm not a sports person.
Oh, well, that's good. You can ride the carts. Yeah,
I'm here tonight. I'm going to party tonight and then sleep through the golf tournament.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Thank you so much for chatting with us. It's great to see you.
We appreciate you.
First and foremost, we are at the second gala for the Don't Mind Me Foundation. Tell me how you're feeling tonight.
Really good. It came together really well. We had one last year, so we learned a lot coming into this year, and it looks great so far. We'll see how the night goes, but, we got it covered, I think.
What did you learn? What's the one thing that you were like, ooh, we can't mess that up again?
Just kind of doing the auction stuff, having everything organized ahead of time. We weren't rushing this time, you know what I'm saying? Because we knew it was coming and we knew what to do. So, yeah.
Okay. So this organization is not only very important to the world, but it's very important to your family specifically. Tell me how you're feeling with all the success that it's had.
It's been amazing for me, at least, because it's it gives me purpose. And I've been through this. I've been on the other side where I've needed this kind of help, and now I can provide it. And it's so amazing to be on this side of it. And I'll never forget what it was like to be on that side. You know what I'm saying? So that really helps me and my family with what we're doing, because we've been there, Yeah.
Is there something that through this organization you have learned that has helped you specifically? They're like, ooh, this would have been so helpful to know before.
To know before? More reaching out for help type stuff, because I personally, and this is why I can relate to a lot of people, having that macho, I can do this. And when I started to really come around is when I started to reach out for help. And I wish I had known that. But now that I know that on this, like I said, on this side of it, I can really break down that wall that because I work in treatment. And I know what it's like to have that macho kind of thing going on. So I now know how to break that down when I see clients and stuff, So, yeah.
If somebody's watching right now and they need help, what should they do right now?
Right now, be honest with yourself and really ask yourself, do you really need help? And if you do, immediately tell somebody else other than yourself. Whoever it is, whoever you feel comfortable, your mom, dad, therapist, whatever. Just tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? Get it out there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. There's a lot of great stuff being auctioned off tonight. Is there anything that you saw that you're excited about?
I think Brandon Turner, my boy Brandon Turner, is going to do a skate lesson. I think that's my boy. We work at the same center, so I'm excited for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you good at skating? Are you good?
I can like coast a little bit, but I'm not like crazy good. Nah. Yeah, but
So you should
he's
do
a pro. He's a pro.
Yeah, but you should bid on that.
I should bid. Yeah, I should do it. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for chatting.
Yeah,
Congratulations on tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
This is the second year we're doing this.
Yes.
How do we feel year 2?
Much more well rested.
Yes.
I actually slept. I got the swag bags done 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I
Thank
woke up
you.
at 8 a.m., which is really good for me, which means I wasn't stressed. Yeah, I'm really proud of myself.
For people who are at home right now and want to help the Don't Mind Me Foundation, what can they do?
Please go to don'tmindme.org. You know, take a look around our website, see all the amazing things we're doing. We have 3 pillars: advocacy, action, access. And while you're on there, there's this wonderful, cute little button that says donate. And your funds, your donation goes straight to helping people in need. It's a direct impact nonprofit mental health foundation. And tonight we are so excited to be giving our first scholarship, $12,000, to the Mental Health Center of San Diego.
Wow, that's amazing. What is that money doing? How is that helping?
So it's scholarshiping anybody who needs treatment that doesn't have the means otherwise to get treatment. And it's the Don't Mind Me Crisis Intervention Scholarship.
Is this the first year of the scholarship?
Yeah.
And what inspired you to have a scholarship as part of this organization?
Well, actually, I think we should bring Sly in because one of our
Come on
founders,
back.
Sly. I know. So Sly now works with the Mental Health Center of San Diego, and that's how we were introduced with Healthy Life, introduced to that program. And I think both he and as the family got to see firsthand how hard it is to keep somebody in treatment, especially if they can't afford it, which is most people. It's so insanely hard to access funds to get proper treatment. So
The lucky ones get insurance,
yeah.
but not a lot of people have insurance.
Yeah, so being able to see that firsthand, and we saw how the program worked, and it was so well run. So we were really excited to partner with them this year.
I love that this family saw something that they were dealing with, saw other people dealing with it, and went, we are going to help people. We're going to fix this.
You have to, because it makes you feel so helpless sometimes when you're in those moments and you're searching for hope. And when we learned things along the way, we immediately wanted to share what we learned because we felt like, okay, well, you know, we can figure this out.
Yeah.
We're a very progressive family, very well-informed, and we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So we wanted to share our journey with others. And it's cathartic because otherwise you just sit in this like frustration of how bad the system is.
Like I have survivor's guilt. Like if I feel like if I'm not giving back what I was given, like I can't go on. Like I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I have this sense of like survivor's guilt in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Like-
we had great families that helped us along the way too when we were first going through it,
Yeah.
that they had experience with it, and they were our first phone calls when we didn't know what to do. And so it's kind of just passing it on to the next family to make it a little bit better until it's all better. But it's a long way to go, but we're trying to make it happen day by day.
We'll get there. We have our spoon digging our tunnel. No problem.
Yeah.
Anyone who is watching and needs help right now, what do you want to say to them right now?
Well, first of all, talk to someone. Keeping it inside is never the solution because we have a whole network of people that we can reach out to, whether it's family or friends. And even if you feel like you don't have that support system, there are so many resources online. So if you feel like you are struggling, great job for recognizing it in yourself, and now speak to someone, get help, because there's so many people like us out there that are waiting for the next person to come along. So just reach out, and we're here.
Yeah. You know, that's she said it so well. It's don't be afraid to say it however you want to see it. It may not be the perfect thing. You may not even understand what's going on, but find somebody in your life that you feel safe starting to share with, and you'll be so amazed how many people are going through the exact same thing that you're going through. So just start the conversation. Just make a step, and you will get there. You will find your way towards recovery.
Yeah. If I can make it here, if I can recover, anyone can. Because I had nothing. About 2 years ago, I had nothing. No personal belongings, in a hospital. And now I've made it this far in such a short time. It's possible, you know?
Yep.
It's possible.
Thank you all so much for this organization, for helping everybody. So tell me about the scholarship that we are doing tonight.
So essentially, we operate the Mental Health Center of San Diego and also Healthy Life Recovery. And essentially what it is you guys are supporting the Mental Health Center of San Diego. So for clients that have, or people that have mental health disorders, you're essentially giving back to our company to where we can reach more people, essentially. We do have scholarships inside the program, but we are limited on resources, obviously, because it's insurance-based or financial-based, and for a lot of people that can't afford it, the money's going to be able to be allocated for those people in the event that if their insurance stops, or say somebody that's truly, because Medi-Cal programs only offer up to 90 days, and so essentially with our program it's a minimum, or it's up to a year, sometimes it can be longer, but the Goldilocks zone that we found is about 14 to 18 months, essentially. And yeah, so he's a product of that. So it's proven to work, not just for the substance abuse side of things, but also for mental health. So it's something we're very passionate about. My other partner over here, Keith, he was a part of the whole thing, and Sai's been there, he's seen it.
Yeah,
that's how we roll.
And as the Don't Mind Me Foundation, this is like our first big donation. This is our first big scholarship, because we just started, obviously. So this is like our first opportunity to really get out there and help the community. You know what I'm saying? So this is really big for us. You know. Yeah.
It's huge, and we're very grateful, obviously, for the Don't Mind Me Foundation. It's just been a pleasure to be involved with everything, and we're just very grateful and very thankful to help. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you guys so much. We are here at the Don't Mind Me Gala, and we are honoring you this evening.
I mean, I can't take it. I can't believe it. I'm humbled. I am grateful. I think it's always interesting when people say we want to honor you for something that, not that you take pleasure in, because this is something that we need focus and attention on, but that I feel honored to work in this space and responsible, and like I'm, just grateful to be able to be a part of the evening.
Right. The Don't Mind Me Foundation is doing so many great things. Why was it important for you to be here and be part of this?
Maybe a year ago or sometime in the pandemic, somebody said, you have to come and sing a song at this event. And it happened, it was like in the wrong time. And I was committed to 3 things, but I started to look at the work that they're doing. And I think leaving no one behind is such a great phrase. It's such a great sentiment. And I have been navigating the mental health world and healthcare in general, because mental health is healthcare, and we don't really do it right in this country. So when I heard about the event, obviously I'm happy to be here, but I'm more pleased to sort of get involved from here on out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're doing such really great things, helping people who may not have access to healthcare, to mental health care. Is there something for somebody who's at home right now that is struggling? Is there something that you think you could be like, here's some advice right now that you can do?
Well, I live in Los Angeles, or in the area of Los Angeles, and for 40 years, there's been a place called the Alcott Center on Robertson and Alcott. And I sort of started to circle around in their orbit a little bit, and then really got involved on the board and started Fisher Place, which is in South Central LA. We house 43 men at the moment. My goal in the next year or so is to start the women's home, but it is a place where if you're in LA, head over there, and we don't turn anybody away. Not in the home. You have to sort of apply and get in, and it's definitely a place that you don't stay forever. Our goal is to rehabilitate and give everybody the services they need and to get them back and assimilate into life. But I am for, like, no one is alone. Reach out. I have friends that I have helped even just through social media. I mean, Twitter's a dirty word right now, but I've met a lot of people that needed my help, and they reached out, and I don't say no. I don't even know how to pronounce that word in the English language that starts with N and ends with O. Do you know how to pronounce that?
No. Never heard it.
But I think knowing that you're not alone and knowing that everybody in every walk of life, we suffer in different square footage. You know, we have generational trauma. We have things that are passed down, things that are environmental, and things that are triggering in terms of what's happening in the world and in the economy and in the stupid pandemic and all of that exacerbated all of what we're all going through. And, you know, slide into my DMs. I'm available.
There you have it. If you need help, slide into the DM.
Jolie Fisher hotline.
I love that. Thank you so much for chatting with us, and congratulations.
Thank you.
We are here at the Don't Mind Me Gala event. You're being honored tonight.
I am.
Tell me about how that feels.
It feels weird. You know, I'm the one honoring other people. So to have the tables turned and to be honored myself is a bit of a newer feeling. But I'm honored.
Good. You feel honored to be honored.
Yeah, no, I'm very grateful. You know, I adore the work that Mädchen and her family are doing, and we all need to be focusing on this work together, because what we're seeing is a runaway situation around the mental health crisis, and so we really need to deal with this as a community in coordination to support the building of coalitions and systems change. So just really grateful that we can all be here today doing this.
If there's somebody at home who is struggling right now, what would be your one thing that you would say to them?
Find the prevention-oriented solutions. I call them mental hygiene rituals that work best for you, so you don't end up in a state of crisis and needing crisis solutions. Of course, there's incredible crisis solutions out there, but if we can all find the things that we can do on a daily basis to support ourselves, then we're in a better place than otherwise.
Yeah. I feel like I make sure I get a good night's sleep. Is there something that you do that helps you keep yourself balanced?
Yeah, well, the main things for me are nutrition, fitness, mindfulness, meditation, community support, and then I'm a big fan of breath work. And at times, I've found a lot of help with intermittent fasting, but that's not something that I would do or recommend for. I would do every day or would recommend for everybody.
Sure. Everybody's different. Every body is different, and we need different things.
Yeah, and we need to go through a trial-based process to explore and discover what works best for each one of us.
Yeah. Well, thank you for chatting with us, and congratulations on being honored tonight.
Thank you so much. It's a real pleasure to be here.